Welcome back to another tutorial from your mentor, Mike Wood. I am going to go through and show you how to order content on Hirewriters. This is a great place to get blog posts, articles, or even product descriptions or category page content for your website. So when you first come in and create an account on Hirewriters, they'll tell you to add money. I'm going to close that for now, so we don't need to worry about going through that, but you'll have that option up here, and you can just right-click on this Add Money and open a new link, and have that open over here to add the money, and then continue creating the order right here. So what I want to do is just walk you through the basics of placing an order. We're going to do this as though it's an order for a blog post on cleaning paintbrushes. And so we'll title it whatever our product description is. We could use our keyword. So if our keyword that we're targeting, if we have a keyword such as how to clean acrylic paintbrushes, then we'll type that in there. And then that keyword is also going to carry on down here. And then in the instructions, we're going to tell them, I would like you to write me a blog post explaining how to clean acrylic brushes. All right, but they need more details. So they need that keyword up here for the description. They need the keyword right here to know what they're focusing on, and then the description info down here. And then all of this in between, we're going to go in here and say, well, this is a arts and crafts category. Article length, how long do we want it? A good blog post should be between 300 to 500 words. So we'll select that. Language, English, American. Writer's time limit. I generally like to give them some good time so they get me good content. If I rush them, it's not as good. So I'll usually give them 5 days. And then writer skill level, I do skilled writers. I don't want beginners. I don't want general writers. I don't necessarily want to pay for expert writers. I've gotten some really good content from skilled writers. And so I do the skilled writers option. And then down here, we can change the tone. If we want it to be friendly, if we want it to be funny, review type of a content, or just professional. I usually just opt for professional there. And then again, we're going to put our keyword in there, any instructions we want down here, and as you can see, we've got a price, a default price here of $6.15 that we're saying we're willing to pay for this article that will be up to 500 words long. And then once you've added the money in there and you've filled all this out, you just click Submit Job, and it'll tell you that everything's been submitted. If it tells you that you still have to add money, then of course we've got to go through that and make sure that we've done that properly, and then go place the order again. But that's how we do an order from Hirewriters. Once they have completed your order, you'll get a message sent to your messages up here and an email, and you'll be able to click on the link in the email, and it will let you review the content. So you can read through it, and you can't download it yet, but you can read through it to see if it makes sense, if it's logical, if it looks good. If there are any problems with it, you can fire the writer if you just don't want to mess with it, or you can request revisions and tell them to correct things. You oftentimes will need to go ahead and correct some of this yourself. I mean, let's face it, we're only paying, $5 or $6, $7 for an article. It's not going to be top of the line professional all the time. Every once in a while you'll get somebody good, but you might have to go in and clean it up a little bit when you order these. But you get to review that, and then you get to choose whether you accept it, or if you want to fire them and open it up to have somebody else do it, and you can do whatever you want. But once you have accepted it, then you'll go down to this download content section, and that's where it'll be listed for you to actually download it as a document that you can then copy and paste over to your own blog.